أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We continue with the explanation of Surah At-Takwīr. In the beginning of the Surah, Allah mentioned 12 episodes, 12 waqi'at. 6 of them were after the first blow in the pipe. We already discussed them until ayah number 6. The next 12 episodes will be after the second blow in the pipe. And this first and second blow in the pipe, Allah mentioned in the Qur'an on several occasions. وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَفَزِعَ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا مَنْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ ثُمَّ نُفِخَ فِيهِ أُخْرَى فَإِذَا هُمْ قِيَامٌ يَنْظُرُونَ. With the first blow in the pipe, everybody will die. And with the second one, the one who just died and the one who are dead from before, they will stand up. So now the episodes after the second blow in the pipe are from here. The other 6 ones. Total they become 12. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? وَإِذَا النُّفُوسُ ذُوِّجَتْ. Wa mean end. إِذَا mean when. Nufus is the plural of nafs. And nafs means like a soul, a person. Okay, nufus. Zuwija, like we say zawja, zawaj, tazwij. We use this word for getting married. Because the original meaning here is coupling, to making a pair. This is called tazwij. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, when the soul, yani the people on the day of judgment after the second blow in the pipe, when they will be coupled, pair. So the ulama say, what, for coupling you need two things, to couple one with the other. The most famous explanation is that the most famous explanation is that first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make a pair. And that will be kafir and mu'min. So Allah made a pair. Like day and night is a pair. So kafir and mu'min will be the first tazwij, the first coupling. Then after that, Allah will make another, more coupling. So drinkers will be one group. Gamblers will be other groups. The one who are very expert in the shirk, they will be other group. Robbers will be other groups. People will be sorted out according to the sins and the disobedience that led them to Jahannam. According to that, Allah will make the coupling. Here, the ulama will be separate. The Qur'an will be separate. The one who do sadaqah, they will be separate. Du'at, expert in da'wat ilallah, they will be separate. This is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, I will make the coupling and the pairing on the day of judgment. This is the most famous explanation. And a non-famous explanation is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say that when after the first blow, when the whole mankind died, so now the arwah, the souls are separate and the bodies are separate. With the second blow in the pipe, Allah will couple them. Allah will bring the arwah and the bodies together. Allah will couple the bodies with the souls. So that's the second explanation, which is not the famous one. Samajh gaye? Okay, so now look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَإِذَا النُّفُوسُ ذُوِّجَتْ. When the people will be, according to the first explanation, arranged in categories. Okay, the coupling means when the people will be arranged in the categories. Okay, the next ayah is وَإِذَا الْمَوْءُودَةُ سُئِلَتْ. Wa mean and, إِذَا mean when. Maw'uda is ismi maf'ul, like we explaining the other day, look, that you always, we are discussing this in the Arabic lesson also, that if you want to know where the origin came from, so you look at the masdar, the root word. Like for example, look, a root word is what? Rahmun. So the one who do the rahm, ismi fa'il will be what? Rahim. Ismi maf'ul will be what? Marhum. Right? We discussed the other day, right? Arham, marham, mirham, raham. These are all the derivatives of this flour that we are making cookies, bread, everything from it. So that's why we always look at the root word. From that is the head of the thread student recognize where the word originated from. Okay? So here, maw'uda, the root word is wa'dun. Wa'dun. 3 words. Waw, alif, and dal. Wa'dun. Okay? So, and it means, this is a specific word only for one meaning in Arabic, which means bearing the daughter, bearing the baby girl alive. Bearing. This is the root word is called what? Wa'dun. Okay, if you say he buried the baby girl alive in the past, Madi will be what? Wa'ada. Or he will do it in the future is what? Ya'idu. Wa'dan. So this is ismi maf'ul. Ismi maf'ul means like marhum. So it will be maw'ud. The baby girl buried alive are called what? Maw'uda. Su'ilat is from su'al, which means they will be questioned. When the baby girl buried alive, they will be questioned. بِأَيِّ ذَنْبٍ قُتِلَتْ. Bi mean for, أي mean which, ذنب mean sin, قُتِلَتْ mean they were killed. So look, the day of judgment is Yawmul Hisab. So everybody will be questioned, why you drink, why you gamble, why Allah picked this crime in particular, and why Allah is questioning the killed. Allah should kill the killer. So everything become very, very panicky. The ulama say, normally when somebody baby is killed, so who is fighting the trial? Who is fighting on behalf of them? The parents. But when the father buries, so there is nobody to question about them. So they are really, really madloom. They are really oppressed. Right? And the second is that if you ask the killer why you killed, that is not that much. But in front of the killed one, of the killer, if you ask the killed, what was your crime? What you did? You know, that you were just born. And you were killed. So that make it really, really worse crime. So that is why Allah picked this crime in particular. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَإِذَا الْمَوْءُودَةُ سُئِلَتْ. When the baby girl buried alive will be questioned. بِأَيِّ ذَنْبٍ قُتِلَتْ. For which sin they were killed. What was their sin? There was no sin. وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ. Wa mean and. إِذَا mean when. الصُّحُف mean the book, your book of deed. That's called your sahifa. The plural is suhuf. Nushira, nashara, yanshuru, nashir mean opening, unrolling. Okay? So the people books, they are folded. They are rolled. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say open it. So that you can read it, the angels can read it. So that will, وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ. When the book of deeds, they are opened. When the scrolls are unrolled. Okay? On that day. وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ. Wa mean and, إِذَا mean when, sama mean the sky. Kushita, the root word masdar is kashtun. Okay? So, it has two famous meanings. One is when you remove the skin from an animal, peeling off, stripping off. The skin is separate, the rest of the body separate, so that is called kashtun. And the second meaning, famous meaning is folding, to fold up a thing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says when the sky will be stripped off. So now in the night time when you look at the sky, so the moon and the stars, they appear to be installed in the sky. The sky looks beautiful. Although they are not installed, they are below the sky. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what He will do on the day of judgment, that all the planets and the moons and everything, they will be gone. There will be no light. It's a kuwirat. They will be gone. So, and then the coating of the sky that we see, that will be also gone. Like for example, this finishing of the ceiling you remove and the framework appear, and the beams and the steel. So that will be called what? Kushitat, that it is stripped off. Okay? And the other meaning will be when the sky is folded. Okay? So وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ, and when the sky is stripped off. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ سُعِّرَتْ. Wa mean and, إِذَا mean when, Jahim mean the hellfire. سُعِّرَتْ, Sa'ir means setting ablaze. When you heat up and it flare up, boiling. So this is called su'irat. And when the hellfire will be set ablaze. Wa mean and, idha mean when. Al-Jannah mean the Jannah, the heaven. Uzlifat. The root word is zalfun, az-zalfatu, which means bringing close. From the same root word is Muzdalifa. Because Muzdalifa is closer to Mina than Arafat. Arafat is closer to Mina or Muzdalifa. Muzdalifa is closer. So that is why it's called Muzdalifa from the same root word. So the Jannah is in separate place, Jahannam is in separate place, and the field of Mahshar is there. Allah will lift up the Jannah and will bring it to just show a glimpse of it to the people of the day of judgment they're standing. So it will be brought close. Look, this is what it is. This is how it look like. Look at it. Okay? So وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ, when the paradise will be brought close to the field of Mahshar, to the field where the day of judgment is, when all these 12 episodes will happen. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, عَلِمَتْ نَفْسٌ مَا أَحْضَرَتْ. Every soul will know then, ma whatever أَحْضَرَتْ, उसने हाजिर किया है, what he has put forward, that what I did, I brought tilawat, I brought dhikr, I brought the struggle of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or the otherwise. Everybody will know what he has presented, what he has brought forward. علمت نفس ما أحضرت.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wa and iza, when an-nufusu, the souls, zuwijat, are paired together, are set in categories. Wa and iza, when al-maw'udatu, the baby infant buried alive, su'ilat, is questioned, bi-ayyi, for what, zambin, crime, qutilat, you were killed. They were killed. Wa iza, and when as-suhufu, the scrolls, the books of deeds, nushirat, are unrolled. Wa and iza, when sama'u, the sky, kushitat, is stripped off. Wa iza, and when al-jahimu, the hellfire, su'irat, is set ablaze. Su'irat is set ablaze. Wa iza, and when al-jannatu, alimat, will know, nafsun, every soul, ma, what, akhzarat, it has set forward.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.